The temple on the beach at Mahabalipuram, 60 kilometers from Chennai, is considered to be the first temple structure built in Tamil Nadu. It is said that a large part of this temple was built by Narasimha Varman in the 8th century. Many believe that there were a total of 7 temples here, of which only the beach temple or beach temple remains today. One of the many reasons for this is that some rocks are visible when the sea level in this area drops. Mahabalipuram has been mentioned in European records since the 16th century. These temples were called the 7 pagodas, meaning 7 temples. William Chambers, who visited Mahabalipuram area in 1772, wrote an article about it in Asiatic Researches published from Calcutta. Although 7 temples are mentioned in Mahabalipuram, it is not clearly stated which 7 temples they are. Some say that the chariots made of a single stone and the beach temple are combined to form 7 temples. Others believe that there were 7 temples along the coast, of which 6 have sunk into the sea and only 1 remains. However, speculations persisted that some of the structures may have sunk into the sea. Hence, the Archaeological Survey of India (ASI) decided to conduct excavations in the area. In 1990-91, the ASI Chennai division conducted excavations at Mahabalipuram beach. The excavations uncovered a monolithic statue of Varaha Swami, an ancient well, some inscriptions from the Pallava period, and a staircase-like structure. Excavations conducted again from 1998 to 2000 revealed the presence of a staircase-like structure along the beach. A brick structure was also found to the west of the temple on the beach. Earlier in 1995, a joint study by the Archaeological Survey of India and the Geological Survey of India had indicated the need for archaeological research in the areas adjacent to the Mahabalipuram beach. It was against this backdrop that the Underwater Excavations Division of the Archaeological Survey of India decided to conduct underwater surveys in this area. In November 2001, a submersible survey was conducted along the Mahabalipuram beach. Similarly, surveys were also conducted on the surface. Then in March 2002, another survey was conducted. This time the surveys were conducted underwater in an area north of the temple where the sea has penetrated a little. During the excavations conducted again, carved stones used for construction were found. They have various types of sculptures carved on them. All these are believed to date back to the Pallava period. Later another survey was conducted. This survey was conducted with the help of the Indian Navy. Several structures and stones were identified along the beach. All this finally made it clear that there were structures in this area and that they had sunk due to changes in the shape of the beach. In this context, the Archaeological Survey of India conducted another study in the seabed on August 14th and 15th. A senior official of the Archaeological Survey of India said about this, "A survey was already done there underwater. At that time, some structures were found. We wanted to know how they are. As part of that, we conducted another survey. Earlier for the survey, soldiers had to jump into the sea and woe down. But this time, we conducted the survey using a remotely operated vehicle." The survey revealed that the structures discovered 20 years ago are still intact. We also found human structures like stairs. Some stone structures were also found. These surveys were carried out 1 to 2 kilometers from the coast. There are many reasons for conducting this study in Mahabalipuram, said Dr. Alok Tripathi, Additional Director General of the Archaeological Survey of India, who led the study. This latest study was conducted as a continuation of the excavations carried out in 2005. It was done for just 2 days. We recorded some structures and rocks on the seabed. Changes in the seabed occur due to rise and fall of water levels. We conducted research on how much change has occurred. The main objective of this study is to investigate the potential for growth of marine life and what is the marine environment in that place. Alok Tripathi said that the allocation of funds for seabed exploration has also increased, and accordingly plans are being prepared to continue these studies.